a goat-like creature, peering at him from the distance in the bushes. It was confirmed he doesn't own any goats, but nonetheless, the movement and mannerisms of this creature appear to be something else entirely. It almost appears to be crouching down rather than standing on 4 legs. If we slow down the footage and zoom in, you can see the horns protruding from the front of its head, and the face is flat, more like a human being's skeletal structure. So what do you think this could be? How would you feel if you were walking alone in the fields and encountered something dark and demonic staring at you like this? In these next clips, a TikTok user by the name of Casey records a strange series of events that have been unfolding on his farm.
So this thing, it's staring at me. It followed me home from the gifting rock. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I don't know what to do.
He noticed that he was being followed at night by some strange unknown creatures on his land. At night, he can see glowing eyes coming from the shadows around his property, but he also mentioned he has seen them walking upright like humans. As the days go by, the events only get more frightening.
What the hell was that? What the hell?
One night he approached one of the creatures, telling them to leave, and gives them several warnings.
Son of a All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home.
He even cocks his shotgun and fires a warning shot.
You need to leave. You leave now. I don't think it's gonna come around for a little bit.
One of his last video uploads about the events, he was awoken by his girlfriend saying she could hear something running around on the roof. As he goes outside, what he saw next was shocking.
Okay. Oh, damn. Holy shit.
The same strange eyes could be seen peering at him from over the rooftop. This time, he captured some of the creature's head on camera as well. Not being able to see its entire body, he rushes to the other side of the house and notices the creature is nowhere to be found.
What the hell? Where'd it go? What is that?
But there appears to be a carcass or skeletal remains, as if whatever was on the roof was eating and left in a hurry. What do you think this was? An alien? A skinwalker of some sort? Let me know down below in the comments. Speaking of aliens and skinwalkers, there have been many strange sightings of creatures with long, lanky limbs and pale bodies. In this next clip, a trail cam captures something strange crossing a dirt trail at night. At first, one would wonder, could this be a human possibly putting on an act for the camera? But the closer we look at the footage, it appears that its body structure is too slim and its limbs are much longer than that of an average human being. Even the way it moves is very odd, something like I've never seen before. Another sighting of the same type of creature was caught by a man riding along a dirt track at night. He was suddenly stopped when he noticed this crossing his path. A very similar type of creature captured by a different person entirely. Except this time it looks like it's crawling more than walking. But again, it has an oddly pale body and long limbs, too long to be the average human. Then there's this clip of another farmer walking along the tree line of his fields when he hears something strange coming from within the trees. When he looks in the trees to try and get a better view, he sees this. A strange pale creature crouching down, staring back at him from the branches. At first he wasn't quite sure what he was looking at, but as he zooms in it appears that whatever it was sitting in such a way that it's about to pounce. Once he realizes what he is seeing, he quickly backs away from the trees. But the closer we look at this video, the more you can see what appears to be a horrifying face and mouth looking towards the camera. What do you think this could be? What would you do if you saw this in the tree line?
If you're enjoying today's video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification so that you get notified every time a new scary video like this drops in the future.
While driving along the road in the countryside, two men notice something on the side of the road running in a ditch that appears to be an animal unlike anything they've ever seen. They decide to stop the car and get out to film and get a closer look. The creature is very small in size but has an oddly large head. The way it moves is almost human-like. One of the men stands on top of the hill with a stick, and the creature stops and turns to look up towards him. It tries to climb up the hill briefly towards the man, but then continues to run down its original path. What is this thing? Not only was it caught in broad daylight, but it doesn't resemble any animal that I've ever seen. In this next clip, a man was vlogging in some fields when he is suddenly terrified by something he has never seen before. An odd being heading towards him from within the fields. As he panics and begins to try and exit the fields, his panic suddenly turns to terror. When he realizes this thing has begun full speed chasing him. For a moment we can get a glimpse of whatever it was behind him. If we slow the footage down and look frame by frame, it appears to be something almost extraterrestrial. Some people say it was a skinwalker. Others think it was an alien. What do you think this was? Let us know down below in the comments. This next video is chilling. When two boys see something pale moving through the canyon below their village, they begin recording. Something resembling a pale woman can be seen crawling up the rocks and approaching them. Its appearance is very demonic and frightening. There are many human-like features that can be made out in this clip. Two very dark, pitch-black eyes, thin hair, and a pale naked body crawling towards them. Whether or not this was a person in makeup is debatable, but nonetheless, there's nothing that anyone would be able to say to make me stay and find out. Or what about this strange clip of this dark figure bouncing and moving around outside of this village? It moves in a very strange manner, and the odd thing is, while it's moving up and down, the tree beside it can be seen moving on its own, almost as if whatever this was is somehow magically moving the branches. Suddenly another one jumps into the frame joining it. Could this be some sort of strange tribal voodoo or witchcraft? What do you think? In this next video clip, a man films what appears to be a bat-like creature on his property. However, the sounds and odd shape of the creature leave him in terror.
What the f is that? Ah! Get away! Get away! What the f is it? No! No, no, no! Was it dead? I think it's f***ing dead. Okay. Just Ma! Ma! Ah! The f*** thing's moving! Ah! What the f*** is that thing? It's a f***ing bat! It's got the f***ing virus!
If this was a bat, what kind of bat has wings that extend like this? Maybe a sick flying squirrel of some sort with skin diseases? Whatever it is, it has the family in pure panic as they've never seen anything like this before. The man even yells at his mother to call the police at some point out of pure panic.
Mom! Call a f***ing cop! Mom! Get the f***ing gun! Get away with me! Stop it! Ah! Put it down! What the f***? What the f*** is that? It's a f***ing dinosaur! Mom, call a cop!
I think it's safe to say the footage here is real, but what we're looking at is uncertain. What kind of animal was this, and why did it decide to pay this family a visit? As a couple boys are filming some farm animals from on top of the hills, they caught something very strange on camera. At first they are paying attention to the dogs that appear to be chasing something, but then they see a giant man-shaped creature running into the woods.
How do you track them? There's two more black dots. Oh, what the? Is that a guy? What was that?
He's walking.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it. What the?
I'm gonna get my dog.
That was a skinwalker.
While the image is blurry, it appears to have long limbs and a pale body, which is similar to a creature many others have been capturing on camera. The way it moves is very odd, almost as if it were a giant taking large strides and steps. And then it vanishes into the tree lines.
How do you track them?
There's two more black dots. Oh, what the? Is that a guy? What was that?
He's walking.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it. What the?
I'm gonna get my dog.
That was a skinwalker.
Many people in the TikTok comment section of this video believe it to be authentic due to the boys' genuine responses. However, they have no idea what it is that they just saw. Do you? And lastly, this clip is absolutely horrifying. This reminds me of something straight out of a Hollywood movie, but the pure terror of it all leads me to believe that it's real.
Allá hay una cosa, miren allá. No, Diosito Padre Celestial, ¿lo que es eso? No, espérense hasta allá.
¿Qué pasó?
Ey, no. Vamos a alumbrar este, no, Juan.
A family is filming on the side of a road when they can hear what sounds like a baby crying from within the trees. As they film trying to get a view of where the cries are coming from, something odd can be seen. It appears that something is thrashing around under this small tree where the cries are coming from. As they continue to look, trying to figure out what they're seeing, something runs away from the tree in a very strange movement. The entire family is terrified and begins to run to the car. Was this some sort of shape-shifting witch? Or what about the cries they heard? Was there an actual baby with whatever this was inside the tree? Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments.